2020, and hopefully we will have a nice and warm summer. It's been a fairly warm winter, and that's, well, I like warm winters, but it's been a little too warm, so it's a little scary as well, and thinking about climate change and that stuff. So, but it made it possible to launch the boat a little early. So, crossing my fingers for no more snow and the temperatures below freezing. Yeah, the videos, I just never got back to the video thing. But I talked to my wife, Nina. You know Nina. If you've been following for a while, you know Nina. We decided that we will be a lot better at making, or at filming, because that's the problem. The editing is, well, it takes time, but I find it relaxing actually to edit videos. And as you also know, I'm not good at it. But yeah. So yeah, we've just been to Bolerne. I've been there several times. They actually were making a new dock, or the decking on the dock, so that was fairly interesting to see. So I was a little surprised there were actually anybody there at all. So I took my dog Louis for a walk, and yeah, now we're just going back. So it's just to see if everything works and so on and so on. Anyways, I hope we actually managed to do a lot more filming. I know Nina she likes Instagram. She has her own Instagram account with interior stuff, and she's really good at taking pictures. So with a little help from her, maybe I can actually get some nice looking video. Some good material to work with. Just wondering what this island is called. It's not, doesn't say the map. Anyways, yeah, getting lost. Well, we bought the new boat in August last year. It's only 20 to 23 I think foot long. So it's a lot smaller, and it has a 115 horsepower Suzuki outboard engine. So it does around 25-28 knots approximately. But the main thing was, when I filled the tank for the first time, I've been using, let's say, $50, I think, so roughly $50 each year in diesel on my sailboat. That's roughly the amount I used to use, and that with a lot of motoring as well. But one tank of this boat was $350. Well, the gasoline in Norway is crazy expensive. But anyways, that was quite a shocker. Well, I was prepared, so I didn't know it would be that amount, but I didn't know how much I would use. However, I filled just over one tank from August last year. So I filled up the tank one time after I bought it. It was completely empty almost, and we used up that. We used up that tank. Actually, I filled 2 tanks since August. Yeah. The problem is, I was thinking to myself, we were discussing, me and Nina, when we discussed to buy this boat, this kind of boat. We were discussing that we didn't want to go too fast. We would keep it about 5 knots, 5 to 6 knots, 5.5 knots is the hull It's a good. Well, it doesn't start to make waves until it passes 5.5 knots. This boat, actually, it's quite surprising. But we were talking about still keeping the speed around 5 to 6 knots, just to conserve fuel. But that's what we are used to. However, when you have a boat that goes 25, 28 knots, you tend to do 20, a little over 20 knots. So yeah, I think we would, money-wise, we will be much better off if I can keep the speed down. It's good to have the opportunity to just get out there, but yeah, we need to keep the speed down to conserve fuel and save money. Actually, the boat was well around $30,000 to buy. So, and my sailboat was about 15, so half the price actually. But this is a 2016 model, so I guess that's why it was so expensive. It's not that bad actually. For other boats in the same range, you pay about 60,000 euro, no, dollars approximately. Anyways, I say anyways a lot. I've noticed that on many of my videos. I say anyways a lot. I will try to stop. I promise I will try to stop. And with this boat we can we have plans to go to a lot more islands we couldn't get to before because of the draft of the hull of the sailboat. This is under a meter, so I think it's 70 or 75 centimeters deep. I have no idea how much that is in imperial units. I'll probably edit it in under the picture or on the picture. Yeah, so now I'm just cruising back home. We're doing 5.5 knots approximately. Got the wind on our larboard beam. Don't mess up now, the camera's on. I said, don't mess up, and that's just what I did.